Ago, our VP of player personnel at Yogo Suzuki, have been flagging this arm talent 3 years in a row. The Sawamura Award, I had the in September, and the arm talent, and he's not taking it and throwing 300 feet, and it's through the catcher. It's not dying at the catcher. It is through him. And I think I was just sitting there mouth agape watching this go back and forth. And so the arm talent is incredible. And then you watch him pitch. You watch the way he competes. His ability, he's got such good feel for how to manipulate the baseball and command it, which we feel like with the combination of stuff and execution is a really lethal combo.
And Andrew, when he throws the javelin and does those
well, my back hurts. The javelin is amazing.
Off the glove of the shortstop for the Padres, Tyler Wood.
I'd seen it on YouTube. I dove into it. We spent a lot of time too. It's orange with a hit in the 5-6 hole.
Oh my gosh!
And our training staff has been watching over and over. Speaks to the hell
with Yamamoto. How are you guys going to be able to piece all of this?
A sense of how well they're holding stuff, how they're recovering after starts, just the arm talent that we have that are going to be in AAA or the big league, strong depth that are going to help us in them on how they're recovering and checking.
Money as a recruiter to sign Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah, he is in the box, how good he is in the bases. I had no idea we were also, I've really enjoyed talking players. Dinner Vargas tags up.
I've never felt more
Ipe and talking about different players in the league and the passion that show about players I've really enjoyed. And so we were talking, and my favorite arms is Tyler Glasnow. I think the stuff, the body, is more in the past, and he was like, and get it into Tyler's hand. Close and personal. It's strong. Our bench coach didn't, even staff and players that are around.
With Andrew Friedman with 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a run in for the Dodgers here in the second.
Dalton rushing. You bring young, talented players into camp, into this environment, for them to be a sponge, for them to learn, to watch what works it, and just how much he's gone around asking questions and observing things.
Jose Ramos, the 9-batter here, will go down swinging at a 3-2. Thanks for sticking around for an extra half inning.
Of course.
Thanks for doing play-by-play. It's coming out of Tim's salary.
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind.
Only 9 years, 700. The ESPN app. An Atlanta team which has had a really do much, but they had locked up the core of their team in the last.
I would go with the over there.
Tim, ESPN bet says the Yankees.
Offense is going to be better also. The Yankees are demonstrably better offensively with Juan
Soto. We saw Johnny Brito for 2 innings today. He was one of the 5 players with the Yankees for 1 year. Test free agency, but what do you
hit him? Soto 2, Judge 3, or the other way around?
I'd make sure that both guys are in that. Wow.
They've got options. Anthony Volpe could hit leadoff because he can run. DJ LeMahieu, certainly. They have Soto 3. The thinking there is what?
I don't care about righty lefties with right left, but in my case right because both guys have high on base percentages, it would play well.
Up and in, that got the left hand of.
I just like Aaron Judge in the 2 spot. I've always liked him in the 2 spot. I like Juan Soto. Terrible year last year, but he made a difference this offseason by losing. When he gets hot, this is an opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton to rebound.
So check on Mercado after getting hit in the left hand. Mike Schultz, member of the Padres. Giancarlo Stanton, 101 games last year, hit 1 big leagues. Mason McCoy batting 9th for the Padres today. Time in the majors near the end of the year. McCoy slaps one the other way for a base. First hit of the afternoon, moves Mercado to second.
Really well for him in the slider as well. So it's early.
Went 2 scoreless. Miguel Vargas. The
Buehler, Kershaw, Gonsolin, and May joining the team.
Tim, I thought what stood out, superstars. And I think that plays, and it's going to play a major ones. But this one right here, it screams special.
Ramos for a base hit, and a San Diego native Cal Mitt.
I actually saw him today, and it looked a lot like that swing right there. Right, able to get it on the table and drive in a run and move the other one to third.
Better.
I think it's about even.
He tips from the left side.
That's the reason why you're always in a three-person booth. It's so like.
This happens to me at parties. I'll go in there and it takes me all night.
All right, Mel Ott, Babe Ruth, Jimmy Fox, Willie Mays, Bill Spaceman Lee.
No.
Nope. In the right from Hall of Famer, World Series champion Clayton Kershaw back with the Dodgers this season, and we're honored to have Clayton. We're excited to have you. We can't ball. That's
surgery, and I don't really know the exact timeline, but
Clayton, your teammate Freddie Freeman's at the plate here. You bring this offseason been like from using all of the
with that first pitch swing in the first inning, he looks like he really needs some more spring training. Guys out there, weird. And then
for San Diego as Will Smith pops his ping here, which means can we ask you to stick around? Only 5 pitches, not enough for Clayton Kershaw. We'll be back with you in the fourth. Back here to Camelback Ranch.
The crazy thing about him is he plays kind of left and right-handed.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped for a second, but this one's going to stay in the ballpark. There we go.
Nabil Crisbal as you prepare for year 17.
Yeah, I think it feels good. I think I never had surgery like you said, so I'm 4 months out right now.
Robert Perez to second base. We had a 5-pitch inning. Now this game in big league history. Begin at noon Eastern on ESPN News and ESPN Plus in English and Spanish. Padres have a pitcher who throws a knuckleball on the mound. That's Matt Waldecorn in the game right now.
Absolutely, and I spoke the other day to Charlie Huff. Did anyone here throw one? Are you working with anyone? And he goes, people just don't have time. The most unhittable pitch when it's thrown properly. Paul Richards told me Hoyt Wilhelm's knuckle
27% of the time. That's it. So he got 2 fast.
Eddie, the best knuckleball you ever saw was?
The late Tim was lethal.
You know who didn't throw a knuckleball?
Muncy to the left side. See to get his first hit of Kershaw at some point in the third. It is a 5.
He said, I'm not coming back just to be average.
That is well placed, and Vargas has.
Hey, but adding on, you see this coming, you're like, okay, throw it to use during the season.
It's going to be an interesting outfield for the James Outman's going to be the primary center fielder and right field, and you got Chris Taylor. So there's going to be a lot of mixing in second baseman that hits like Mookie Betts, and a catcher that hits like
the batter here with a single his first time up. It's about that outfield before the game and about spring. He takes a huge lead as Owings bounces one to, of course, the great rivalry that is the Red Sox and the Northeastern
State Fullerton.
Yes.
Season, despite having the best record in baseball last year.
And Miguel Vargas, nice slide, nice play.
Off of a really tough year, an injury-plagued year. Let's take another look at this great
balance.
Eddie, explain the mouth open again, please.
Okay, so I was explained by Angels that when you run in the outfield for any fly ball bouncing, giving you that illusion of bouncing in the air as you're running. Fielders do it without even knowing that they're doing it, and it's held, and you do not have a good jump, or you think that you can't see the ball well. Watch the mouth open as he's running towards the baseball.
But in the outfield, I was going, oh no, it's so far over my head.
Jim Edmonds would know. He's a pretty darn good center fielder.
You got Dotson here for the Dodgers.
How would you hit him, Soto?
Even before the pitch was thrown, come on in.